I'm in the mood for horror, the mood for full motion video, and the mood for Windows 3.1, which is what we're getting. We're getting all these things as we're playing T.R.A.X, Track of the Vampire. You can see at the top there, T.R.A.X, trace, research, analyze, exterminate. That last word doesn't begin with an X, but it's close enough. It's close enough. It runs on Windows 95 and Windows 3.1, rated T for teen. On the right, we can see that it's a full-screen, full-motion interactive horror film. It says, just remember to keep telling yourself, it's only a game. It's only a game. It has realistic violence and suggestive themes. So it's really talking it up pretty big. From what I've seen of it, this is, whenever I call it a game, I do the air quotes with my fingers, because really it seems more like a video choose your own adventure that goes very fast. You don't really have any time at all to make decision. You have like 3 seconds to make a decision. You gotta be acting on your feet when you're a member of the T.R.A.X, tracking down vampires. It's a very dangerous job. We're gonna begin this now. Here we go. Da-da. All right. No time to mess around. Time to hunt down some vampires. There's a lot of sound effects happening right now.
Everyone knows to dial 911 in case of emergency. Everyone knows that a 911 operator on the other end will dispatch police, fire, and medical personnel to rescue you. Few, however, know what happens to the strange calls, calls of a supernatural nature.
Oh God! You won't believe it! It was a coup!
These calls are referred to a covert agency known as T.R.A.X. T.R.A.X is an acronym for Trace, Research, Analyze, and Exterminate. That's where you come in. You control a network of operatives who secretly investigate mysterious events of which the general public has no knowledge. From this point on, you will deal with the T.R.A.X interface computer. I will turn you over to it now.
Welcome to T.R.A.X Interface.
Hi.
You can think of me as a digital ghost. I am your interface with the T.R.A.X officers you will deploy. I will offer you options for deployment. But as stated by the T.R.A.X charter, you, a living, non-tainted human, must make the decisions. I will clearly print your options on the screen, like this. As the decision becomes more urgent, the colors will shift from green to yellow to red. If you do not select an option in time, the officer will select his own. I do not recommend this. The interface is activated. Good luck, and please stand by for the next 911 referral.
It goes very fast. Like it doesn't stop. I can't really stop. I can pause it. I can pause the video, but I can't do anything else. So it appears that we will have choices that come up every so often. I have to choose either A or B. And I should not let the cop make their own decisions. At least that's what the AI said. Apparently, that she does not trust them to make their own decisions. So let's try this out.
Well, how you doing, partner? The name's Graves, and I guess you and I are going to be working together tonight. Which, of course, means that you get all the thrills while I take all the risks. Well, let me show you my ordnance. First off, you got your basic crucifix, garlic, which is most excellent for dispatching fang jobs, hairballs, and bite hits. Next up, you got salt. for rotters and various other undead, and of course, your holy water. Don't leave home without it. Now I'm locked and loaded with 45 caliber silver specials. The idea behind these beauties is that they will get you dead, even if you already been that way. And we put all kinds of nasty business in these hollow points, and you've got to look back. These babies are my heads-up shades. They got radio, seed, cam, and mic. They let you hear what I hear, see what I see. They got autofocus and eye track, and spectral enhancers, so you can see the things that go bump in the night. Now this little beauty here, it monitors my heart rate, stress level and temperature, and a bunch of other stuff that we don't even need to go into.
Officer 1, stand by.
Looks like we got some incoming, so heads up. And remember one thing, pal. The life you're risking is mine. Later.
All right, he's on his way. If you're wondering if this man has been in anything else, well, if you used to watch American Gladiators way back when, he was Malibu on American Gladiators. He also had a role in the prestigious film Mortal Kombat Annihilation, where he played Motaro.
911, what is your emergency?
Please, please, calm down and speak slowly and clearly. I am here to help. T.R.A.X. Use of word vampire indicates possible extraordinary circumstances. Please advise.
I accept mission. Your options: A, dispatch operative to location, or B, reanalyze.
Let's analyze the call.
911, what is your emergency?
She's lying. She lured me here.
Please, please, calm down and speak slowly and clearly. I am here to help.
He's trying to take my blood. Give it back. The blood is mine. He's a vampire.
Arguing over blood.
It is an oath that all vampires take never to reveal the existence of vampires. It transcends personal animosities. Phone call terminated. T.R.A.X. officer at the apartment of Vivian Kloss. Prepare for broadcast.
Alright, T.R.A.X., I'm stepping off the elevator, and I'm making entry. I got a dark apartment, and I got a bad feeling about this place.
Who the hell are you?
Hold on a second.
Out of
He's got a syringe with enough blood.
Officer.
I'm okay, T.R.A.X. I dodged that damn needle. The bastard ran right through that sliding glass door over there. Oh, man, that boy must be dumber than I thought. All right, I'm gonna check the window here.
Not a good start for our officer.
Broken glass up top. And down on the bottom. All right, I'm gonna check over the balcony. Man, it must be a 3-story drop, T.R.A.X. Why don't you send out a coroner? Nah, check that. Send out a garbage collector with a hefty bag and a spatula. Wait a second, there's no body down there, T.R.A.X. Should I go outside and look for him or stay?
Search apartment.
Please select an.
I have very little time to make those choices.
All right.
Like a few seconds.
Focus.
But I chose to search the apartment first.
Oh, a black cat. Hope it didn't cross its path. Yeah, dead movie stars always give me the creeps. Nothing of any. Wait a minute. We got a cold one on the floor over there. Looks to be like a female in her late 20s. Beautiful. Once was, anyways. I'm gonna check for pulse here real quick. Nah.
Check for fangs.
This is the part of my job I absolutely love.
Officer, are you conscious? Checking heart rate.
I'm okay, T.R.A.X. I don't know how, but I'm alive. She could have killed me, but she didn't. Must have been my charming good looks. Oh, looks like we had a romantic night in progress. What a couple of saps. What do we hear? A doctor's bag. Let's take a peekaboo inside. Blood bags. I didn't know the hospital made house calls.
Oh, actually, we're arguing over who got the blood. They have bags of it.
Scalpels, man, all the usual fang job party favors. Well, what have we here? A prescription pad. Dr. Hemos.
Select option now.
Go to the hospital? Alright, we're driving on our way. Going to the hospital. I assume that vampire is not in the apartment anymore.
Here at Metro County Hospital. It's a big old place. From here it looks like a giant tombstone.
Officer Graves, please enter the hospital.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd think it was at the morgue. Another satisfied customer. Very nice. This place looks like it's on its deathbed. Yeah, I need some help, lady.
Excuse me, sir. You'll have to fill out this form.
Why'd you save a tree, sister? I'm not here for treatment. I'm looking for Dr. Hemos.
Dr. Hemos is no longer affiliated with the hospital, sir.
I can't say I blame him. Any idea where he went?
I'm not supposed to talk about it, but it caused quite a scandal.
Scandal?
Well, he was doing some very controversial research. Oh, I could get fired for telling you this.
I'm snagging a card. It saves on conversation.
Who are you, anyway?
Sorry, ma'am. I'd get fired for telling you.
Please don't tell anyone that I told you this.
I wonder if this boy came in for a tonsillectomy. Adios, muchachos.
The following emergency call was forwarded to us from 911. Please analyze and deploy a second T.R.A.X.
Oh, we got a second case happening.
I will monitor Officer Graves and
Busy night.
when appropriate.
Busy night for T.R.A.X.
Yeah, 911, what's your emergency?
You have to come quickly and save me. I can't speak any louder or you'll hear me. There's a monster in my house.
That's okay, ma'am. I can hear you just fine.
He is not human. He looks like he's made of electricity, and he just woke me and pulled my eyes out of my head. I can only hear him. I cannot see him.
Ma'am, listen, help is on the way. Please keep talking.
Please come as soon as you can. He's going to kill me.
Okay, ma'am. T.R.A.X, I'm referring this call to you.
We accept case.
I'm also dispatching paramedics and police.
Our officer will vacate scene before they arrive.
Hi, my name is Allison Walken, and I'll be your guide for this evening of death and destruction. I understand that you're our new T.R.A.X commander. Well, we go through T.R.A.X commanders like whales go through plankton. Anyway, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I am not like Graves. I am not a psycho. Well, I'm not exactly the picture of health, or I wouldn't be chasing boogeymen in the middle of the night, now would I? But the deal is, I want to know who I'm killing before I kill them. That's the difference between me and Graves. Anyway, the next time I see you, I'll be at the crime scene.
I am patching in Officer Graves. We will return to Officer Walken when she arrives at the home of Nicole.
Going back to case number 1.
Officer Graves has arrived at the alleged address of Dr. Hemos.
Well, it wasn't a long trip. It's right next to the hospital. It sure as hell isn't the part of the place you see in the brochures. Oh, very nice.
Is Tim Curry here?
This must be what happens if your insurance isn't paid up. Ugh.
All right, Hemos. I'm here for my checkup.
Should we just be announcing ourselves to the vampire? Doesn't seem like a great idea.
Doctor's office. Oh, wait a second.
Don't worry about a thing, Officer Graves. I'm only going to kill you temporarily. When you come come back, you'll be even better than before.
That must not have been boosted. I'll go now.
I hope I got the dosage right.
Officer Graves' vital signs terminated. I will dispatch corpse retrieval unit.
Oh no. Not Officer Graves.
Well, no problem beating those cops over here. They're never around when you need them anyway. Now, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, that cute little suburban dollhouse. Yeah. Oh, a topiary tragedy. Isn't that special? Looks a little dark in here. Not a good sign. Check the door. Ah, crap, it's unlocked. I hear a staticky electrical sound. I'm smelling some burning wire or something. Hear something. This doesn't look good.
I'm in here. You gotta stop him. You gotta stop him.
Where is he?
Oh, see him. I'm blind. That sizzling sound, that's him.
Oh no, electricity vampire.
You know this ain't the way I like to do business, T.R.A.X. Gonna use flash and sound suppression. The problem, T.R.A.X. The flash seems to be hurting them more than the bullets. What the hell, I might as well empty my clip. Either he's discharging or... Oh my God, he's about...
Life functions failing.
I was not aware.
Of T.R.A.X. has been an abject failure.
I know, it's pretty clear.
The lives of 2 officers and failed to capture or terminate either the succubi, Hemos, or Suggs.
I'm grossly unqualified for this job.
We will be watching you. If you divulge any knowledge of T.R.A.X. or our activities, you will be exterminated.
And that's T.R.A.X. Well, okay, so there was very little gameplay here. As you might have noticed that the only interaction that I actually had was to make those choices. So in the case of that second one, the only choice that I had was whether or not to shoot at the electricity vampire. I chose to shoot, and that led to her dying. I guess the key was to hold our fire on that. For the first one, with Graves, the last choice I made with him, I think, was to go to the hospital. And I don't think I made another choice with him after that. And then he eventually got killed. So I guess I wasn't supposed to go to the hospital. Because it didn't... I don't think there was another choice after that one. It's a very fast-moving game. It's also a bit unclear sometimes, like in the second 9/11 call. I don't know what the woman was saying. I couldn't hear like a word of what she was saying. I do think I heard something about an electricity ghost, which of course electricity. Well, not a ghost. We met a vampire. But I couldn't really make out anything. We also didn't get the... just boots me back to Windows. We also did not get to look at the transcript of the call. So, other choices that we had with the first guy was to... We could have gone out to look at the body. After... I mean, that was the doctor, so he wasn't dead. But we did have the option to go out after he went out the window. So we could have followed him. We could have done that instead of looking through the apartment. I guess we'll try this again and see if we can make other choices. By the way, I'm pretty sure we cannot skip any of this. As far as I can tell, the only key that does anything in this game... Well, I'm just going to make sure. I'm just going to hit some keys on the keyboard. Hold on. Oh, hey.
And please stand by for
I hit something which skipped that.
referral.
Let me see if I can do that again.
Officer Graves.
Ah.
Out Hemos' car.
I knew.
The C key does that.
Old abandoned buildings.
It skips
Creepy
skips quite a bit.
Since I was a kid. I'm gonna smoke this fang job as soon as he gets out of his ride.
I guess this is where we follow the doctor after he attacks us in the apartment.
All right, T.R.A.X, you want me to go up there and toast him or wait him out? No one's got to worry about sunrise.
Let's wait him out. Let's see.
I don't get it, T.R.A.X. Unless Hemos is taking a siesta, something's very wrong here. He hasn't gotten out of his car, and frankly, I can't see him in it. Wait a second. He's in my face.
Officer Graves, deceased. You
Well.
succeeded in killing the succubi, but Dr. Hemos and Otis Lee Suggs are still at large. Officer Graves staking out. Officer
What?
Graves staking out Hemos' car.
Okay, so I can... Pressing the C key makes me come back here, and I don't know why.
Stories about this place since I was a kid. I'm gonna smoke this fang job as soon as he gets out of his ride.
Oh, the X key closes the game instantly. What do the other keys do anything? Okay, I pressed V, and it skipped the intro, I think.
Well, how you doing, partner? The name's Graves, and I guess...
It doesn't seem like it's doing anything else.
Which, of course, means that, you get all the thrills while I take...
Oh, I pressed F.
What is your emergency?
And it went here. This is the second 911 call. 911 call.
Please, calm down.
Your options. A. Dispatch operative to location.
So I pressed F again.
Reanalyze phone call.
911, what is your emergency?
This is when they're arguing over the blood.
T.R.A.X officer at the apartment of...
Okay, I pressed F again.
Prepare for broadcast.
All right, T.R.A.X, I'm stepping off the elevator.
Okay, this is a different apartment than he's been in.
There's no body down there, T.R.A.X.
There's F again.
Look for him or stay here and check out the apartment.
Oh, search for body, yeah.
All right, T.R.A.X, I'm gonna motor outside the apartment.
Okay, so now we are leaving the apartment to go see the body.
Directly below the window.
But there's not going to be a body because he's a vampire. He's still alive.
Glass, but no road pizza. No sign of the perp. Hold on a second, T.R.A.X. Trying to run me over. And I didn't get a license plate.
Here are your options.
Give me the word and
Pursue it.
You gotta see if he left anything behind.
Officer Graves has acquired Dr. Hemos and is following him. I will patch you into him now.
Okay.
Alright, Hemos is ahead of me and he doesn't have a clue that he's being followed. Drives pretty well for a vamp on bloodlust. Alright, let me get a lock on him. Try to pull up the license number. Yeah, let's see. 3JYW666. It figures.
The vehicle is registered to Dr. Fetus Hemos, known to
Fetus Hemos?
Old World Vampire. He has cooperated with us on several occasions.
Well, thank you for sharing, Aether, but let's cut to the chase.
You are authorized to track and observe Hemos, but do not take violent action against him.
Gee, how'd I know she was gonna say that?
I hope this does not prove too great a disappointment to Officer Graves.
Nah. Unlike all cops, I just love seeing killers go free. Frankly, T.R.A.X, if I'm not gonna bag him, I'd be better off searching that apartment and finding out what crime he just got away with.
T.R.A.X command. We have received another 911 call. Please issue an order to
track Hemos.
and I will patch you across. I will put another T.R.A.X officer on standby to receive your orders. We will rejoin Officer Graves at the next opportunity.
Okay, so this should be the second... yeah, this is the second 911 call. Let's skip that.
Our officer will vacate scene before they arrive.
Oh. I wanted to reanalyze call, but I hit it too late.
For this evening of death and destruction.
Press F again.
Personally, I don't...
Okay, we're back with Graves.
Nailing him.
But I guess that's why you're the boss and I'm the target. Okay, yeah, looks like he's turning off. Well, he's either trying to lose me or he's heading up the hill. If he is, I know where he's going. I'm gonna take a little shortcut.
Be very careful.
I'll let you know when I have the drop on him.
Patching in Officer Graves.
Okay, I've tracked him to his destination. I'm going after him on foot.
Be prepared. We have reason to suspect that Hemos is in a state of bloodlust.
That's the way he must be. He left his lights on. Tough on the battery. If he's gonna do any more neck chopping tonight, he's gonna do it on foot. I've lost track of him. Hold on a second, I just heard something.
Exercise extreme caution.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Phil.
Did he think I was stupid? Did he think I didn't see him following me? Nevertheless, you're onto me, aren't you, T.R.A.X? You won't fight me. I'll melt into the night and leave you to deal with Suggs.
Officer Graves is dead.
Yeah, well, no problem beating those cops over here. They're never around when you need them anyway.
All right, I guess we're continuing on with her, though.
Yeah, here.
All right, so if I press F, hold fire.
Hey, relax, handsome. I'm not gonna shoot you as long as you start talking.
You ain't got no right to kill me. I just told him what my boy stole from me.
What is he talking about?
That's his face. And Suggs. Only Suggs. Now he must brought me back.
Looks like our city's finest are finally here.
Evacuate immediately.
Hey, listen, I gotta go. I promise I'll find your eyes. Hey, I thought you were a cop. I wasn't here. Don't worry, I didn't see you.
Uploading relevant information.
Man, I'm having so much trouble understanding what some people are saying.
He was executed in the electric chair for multiple counts of first-degree serial murder.
There he is. Oh, we on Suggs, Mr. Suggs. Otis, Suggs. Otis.
How y'all doing?
Otis, what did you do for your last meal? Otis, how they treat you?
I'm a killing machine. That's what I am. That's not my fault. That's what my mom and daddy made me. And I'm gonna keep on killing till you kill me. And I made you. They made me.
Analyzing statement given by Suggs in Novak home.
You ain't got no right to kill me. I just told him what's my boy.
Ah, there are the subtitles. That's still hard to see.
We believe that he was reanimated by Dr. Hemos after his organs had been donated.
It all ties together.
Patients. It appears he is now trying to retrieve them. The following is a list of organ donations. His eyes were donated to Nicole Novak. His heart was donated to Gary Linhart. His kidneys were donated to Roscoe Sandefur.
Okay, well, let's go for the first one, Sandefur.
Officer Walken has reached Metro County Hospital.
Okay. I'm entering Metro County Hospital. Oh, jeez, this place is the best argument for staying well I've seen in a long time.
Man, people hate this hospital.
Hey, excuse me, where's the ICU?
I'm sorry, ma'am, visiting hours are over.
That's great, but this isn't a trick question, Einstein.
Oh no, the red alert that hospitals have.
To remain calm about.
Everyone,
Thanks.
please remain calm.
She a lot of help she is. This is pure chaos, winding through hallways. Okay, that's a sign. This is it. Yeah, it's the room. Out of my way.
Where are we going? I can't see.
If Suggs is on the loose, I'm gonna slide on that good old silencer and flash suppressor. I want one of these crusters to pop a pacemaker.
Phew. wow. Woo, doggy, you don't look like any nurse who's been in here before.
Yeah, and you're quite a treat. Listen, we've got reason to believe that you've been targeted by an attacker. We want to move you out of here, sir.
Ain't nobody know how, no where gonna run me off.
Evade?
T.R.A.X.
Shooting didn't seem like it worked last time.
Gun, girl.
Now you're gonna find out how I felt when I got fried.
Forget the gun. Douse him. Anything sparking that much needs a good bath.
Thanks for the tip, Roscoe. T.R.A.X, I think Suggs is running out of power. If we're gonna nail him, we're gonna nail him before he recharges.
Bear in mind the previous ineffectiveness of your silver special. T.R.A.X command. Officer Walken is pursuing Otis Lee Suggs through Metro County Hospital. Be ready to authorize gunfire.
I mean, I'd be ready to authorize it. It just seems like it doesn't work.
Of civilian lives.
Why should I? Nobody else does. Someone's coming. It's just a surgeon.
Held fire there.
Another one. Oh, man, I would have hated to toast a candy striper.
Also held fire.
Another one. Ooh, that's a handsome face. That would
also held fire.
Here's another one. It's Suggs. Get him!
Now the bullets are working this time.
Watch. Oh, come on, Suggs. Let me see where you recharge. I'm following him down the stairs, T.R.A.X. Oh, jeez, he's still got plenty of spark in him. I don't know whether we're going to elaborate to hell. Okay. Oh, jeez, which way did he go? There he is. I'm following. Come on, Suggs. There he is. Come on.
So is he a zombie or...
Oh, he's a fast runner.
Is he electricity zombie?
Funny, Suggs. Oh, I almost got him. Oh, he's at a dead end. Got a fire extinguisher.
Extinguish?
Extinguish him? Cool off, Suggs. Sentence on Suggs. Carried out.
Congratulations, Officer Walken. Suggs appears to be dead. I regret that you were not able to follow him to his recharge point.
Doesn't make a difference.
If one monster can be spawned there, so can others.
The way I see it, if there weren't other monsters, I'd be out of a job.
My sources showed no indication of monster shortage. You captured Otis Lee Suggs, but failed to kill either the succubi or Dr. Hemos. You also got Officer Graves killed. We shall mourn him. We shall not, however, miss your presence at T.R.A.X. Goodbye.
I don't really know if that was my fault, honestly. Well, at least one of our agents succeeded, though apparently not as... She didn't succeed as much as the computer would want, because we should have followed the electricity zombie instead of using the fire extinguisher, so we could have discovered if there were any more electricity zombies where he was going. So the plot was, I guess, that this serial killer was somehow resurrected by the Dr. Vampire, and the electricity zombie was trying to get the body parts back that had been donated to other people, so he like took that woman's eyes because they were his eyes. Is that the idea? What was happening there? I did have a choice as to which of the remaining recipients I could have gone after, so I chose the guy in the hospital, and apparently that was the right one. I don't know what would have happened if I went to the other one. Of course, Graves died very quickly, so we tried to follow the doctor, and that just led to Graves dying. So I don't know if maybe just not going after the doctor is maybe the thing. Just don't do it because it'll lead to him dying, possibly. And another let's try it. Attempt number 3. Man, there's so much happening in such a short period of time. Alright, what if I press F?
Good luck, and please stand by for the next 911 referral.
Alright, here's Phil.
911, what is your emergency?
Alright.
Your options.
Pressing F again.
Dispatch
Boy officer.
Or B. Reanalyze phone call. T.R.A.X officer at the apartment of Vivian Kloss.
Alright, we go into the apartment.
For broadcast.
Let's press F again.
There's no body down there, T.R.A.X.
Let's search the apartment again.
Look for him or stay here and check out the apartment.
Please select an option.
Alright, we're gonna search the apartment. We find the woman. She attacks us.
Select option.
Search apartment. Stay in this apartment. Okay, there we go. Just stop for a little bit.
I'm gonna check the couch. We got a purse over here. And wait a minute. Hold on a second. I hear something. Nah, it's just a sizzling sea.
Sizzling sea?
Of course, I guess they don't have much to lose. All right, I'm searching her purse. Date book here.
Check today's entry.
Oh man, this chick sure had a lot of dates. Different guy every single night. What a tramp.
Please ignore sexist attitude of officer.
Let's see what we got in the goodie bag here. Your usual bag of tricks. Oh, there's a paycheck from the late date dating service. I get it. She was scamming losers who can't get real dates.
Let's watch the commercial.
Work the swing shift?
My love life used to do the graveyard shift.
Can't date until real late.
I thought it was too late for me. Then I found out about late date.
Oh, what? I didn't press anything.
The following emergency call was forwarded to us from 911. Please analyze and deploy a second T.R.A.X officer. I will monitor Officer Graves.
Well, I'm sad that commercial did not go on further. Press F again.
Our officer will vacate scene before they arrive.
Okay, we can analyze this.
Emergency.
You have to come quickly and save me. I can't speak any louder or he'll hear me. There's a monster in my house.
That's okay, ma'am. I can hear you just fine.
He is not human. He looks just like he's made of electricity, and he just woke me and pulled my eyes out of my head. Okay, so she was saying that. I can only hear him. I cannot see him.
Ma'am, listen, help is on the way. Please keep talking.
Please come as soon as you can. He's going to kill me.
I'm referring this call to you.
We accept case.
I'm also dispatching paramedics and police.
Our officer will...
Boy, the officer.
Before they arrive.
Okay, introduced to her. Gonna skip. Now we're going back to Phil.
Okay, T.R.A.X. I'm at the late date corporate headquarters. What an ashtray. Business is...
Phil's going to Man Enough.
Like this.
Let's see how it goes.
Check it out, or you want me to head in there and do
Scout the exterior. Let's be cautious.
Please, be careful.
Okay, T.R.A.X., I'm walking around the building. The place is lit up like a Christmas tree from hell. There's a babe on the phone. Blowing smoke at some rube who's too cheap to pay for a house call.
Oh, so you're kind of a lonely sort. That sounds lonely.
see it. I see a shadow. No, wait a minute. There's two shadows. Looks like could be a couple of females. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of funny business going on in there. Let's get the surveillance out and see what we can see.
No one's gonna be up to any funny business around Phil Graves.
Getting spooked. Let's dial this in real quick.
Oh, he going.
Hey, T.R.A.X, that's Billy and Klaus.
To his heart pound, and I can't resist anymore, so I go for his jugular, but it's dry. And then he starts getting freaked out on me, screaming at me about breaking the blood oath, whatever that is. And I said, hey, listen, if you're one of us, I didn't know it, but he just lost it. And that's when he attacked you. He went straight for my throat, Gwendolyn. And you called 911 at that point? Well, yeah, what else could I do? I mean, I would be chilling in some dumpster right now if I had to.
Impudent American bastards.
Well, sure enough, it's Dr. Hemos. You want me to snag him before he gets in there?
Continue the surveillance. We know how it goes when we try to snag him.
T.R.A.X last chance.
Arrest inside? I would just rather we listen to what they say, because he's probably going to kill us, because he always kills us. Like, every time.
Hi, I'm Paranoia. Welcome to Late Date, sir. For a great date, we accept cash only. Excuse me, sir, you can't go in there.
Oh, relax. I got an appointment.
Let's get out of my office.
That's the guy from the apartment.
You should know that gun is useless against us.
Don't play dumb with me, pal. You know who I am and where I'm from. Only
Gwendolyn?
You're going with me, dead or undead.
Oh, unless I'm quite mistaken, you don't have any victims, and you don't have a case.
Oh, you're right, but I'm not taking you to the station. I'm taking you to the lab. They're attacking, T.R.A.X. Freeze, pal! 1 kill. 2 kills. Yeah.
Well, he's into it.
Data's out of business. This case is closed. Big time.
Not quite, Officer Graves. Please pursue Dr. Hemos. When fangs are present, he is in a dangerous state of bloodlust. Please do not terminate him until I grant official authorization. Officer Walken has arrived at the home of
Dr. Hemos kills us every time.
Command.
Yeah, well, no problem beating those cops over here.
All right, this is the house investigation. Hold fire.
Hey, relax, handsome. I'm not gonna shoot you as long as you start talking.
You got no right to kill me. I just know what my boy stole from me.
What is he talking about?
That's his face. And subs. Only 3 subs. Now he knows probably back.
Looks like our city's finest are finally here.
Evacuate immediately.
Hey, listen, I gotta go. I promise I'll find your eyes.
Yeah, we'll find him. Don't worry. We'll find him and put him right back in. Let's press F.
Uploading relevant information on Otis Lee Suggs.
We can skip the Otis cutscene. And, Lindhurt, let's see what happens if we go see the other person.
Transmitting live heads up from Officer Graves.
Okay, now we're going back with Graves, following Hemos. Alright.
Nasty crash and burn going here. I wonder if he's gonna pull over for a drink.
I think this is a different chase than the one we've seen.
If I can't kill him, what am I supposed to do when I nab him? Haul him over to Bloodsuckers Anonymous? Well, it's not gonna work. This boy's probably been doing this for hundreds of years.
Officer Graves, I now rescind the non-extermination order on Hemos.
You're talking, babe.
You are authorized to exterminate Hemos,
Sweet
though
deal.
it would be of some interest to interrogate him.
All right, I think I know where he's going. I'm gonna take a little shortcut.
Background briefing on Hemos available.
Who needs a briefing when you got an
A dossier. Read his dossier.
The following information is extremely sensitive. It will be destroyed upon completion of extermination order.
Not so close. Mild bloodlust, ocular redness, oral fixations, and drooling. Vampirized in 1327 AD in Romania over past centuries, Dr. Hemos has acquired blood through medical facilities. No vampire, no matter how careful or civilized, can ignore their demonic inner nature.
T.R.A.X first became aware of Dr. Vitas Hemos in 1987, after blood was reported missing at Metro County Hospital. He was, in fact, the culprit. Hemos came to T.R.A.X with a proposition. In exchange for his own survival, he would provide vital information on vampiric activity.
You don't have to be that close.
Statisticians have noticed a significant drop in so-called serial killing since that time. Only tonight did we discover that Hemos had an agenda all his own. Reanimating the dead. We suspect for the purpose of attacking T.R.A.X. Hemos has violated our agreement. Therefore, you are authorized to exterminate. It is of vital importance, however, that you locate his laboratory and neutralize it to prevent the escape of other creatures like Suggs. Officer Walken has reached Metro County Hospital.
Alright, so she should be looking for the other person. And now we've discovered the plot. An ancient vampire is also a Dr. Frankenstein. He is both. 2 in 1.
I need to find Gary Linhart's room.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Visiting hours are over.
Yeah, that's great. I'm not here for high tea. I'm trying to prevent a murder.
Oh my God.
Right, the red alert happens.
Jeez, that power didn't go off naturally. I said, where's Linhart's room? Linhart's room! Oh, geez, she's useless. I'll have to find it myself.
Why is she screaming?
Where's the kidney ward? The kidney ward!
End of the hall!
Jeez, was everybody dead after around here? Suggs is very near. I can feel it. I can smell it. Oh, come on. Is it? This looks like the end of the hall. Come on, come on. Oh, it looks like the end of the line for Linhart.
Let's investigate Sandifer. Because this guy's already dead.
Choice, not much I can do for a corpse.
We know what happens in Sandifer's room, but hopefully we're not too late.
Good old silencer and flash suppressor. We want one of these crusters to pop a pacemaker.
Phew!
He's still alive.
You don't look like any nurse who's been in here before.
Yeah, and you're quite a treat. Listen, we've got reason to believe that you've been targeted by an attacker. We want to move you out of here, sir.
Ain't nobody know how, no where gonna run me off.
All right. Evade. And splash ice water on him.
Now you're gonna find out how I felt when I got fried.
Forget the gun. Douse him. Anything sparking that
He
much.
seems so unimpressed by the electricity zombie. Well, forget the gun. You should splash him with that ice water. He's clearly made of electricity.
We're gonna nail him before he recharges.
Bear in mind the previous ineffectiveness of your silver special. Officer Graves staking out Hemos' car.
Okay. So, okay, we have seen this and we've died here.
Been hearing creepy stories about this place since I was a kid.
So I tried waiting last time. Let's just go after him immediately.
He's not getting out. All right, T.R.A.X, you want me to go up there and toast him or wait him out?
Approach the car.
It's not me.
Okay, Hemos, you're coming out of the car. Either flesh or flame, you decide which.
Personally, I like a good smoke. All right, no answer. I'm gonna burn this creep.
Beware of trap.
There's nothing in the car.
Well, get out of my face! Ugh, looks like a bat.
Oh no, he's in bat form.
Turn the heads up on here. I'm gonna try and track it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what it is. Ugly sucker. I guess they really can turn into bats. Maybe that's what happened in Vivian Klaus's apartment. Yeah, looks like it's time to go skeet shooting.
Let's track the bat.
Hemos is of some scientific interest. If it is possible to capture him for study, it would be appreciated.
He's heading into the building.
Be careful, Officer Graves. You are assaulting Hemos in his own lair.
Yeah, but the second cop is also here. So there are two.
Is pursuing Otis Lee Suggs through Metro County Hospital. Be ready to authorize gunfire.
Okay, so this time I guess we should not use the fire extinguisher.
The sanctity of civilian lives.
Why should I? Nobody else does. Someone's coming. It's just a surgeon. Another one. Oh, man, I would have hated to toast a candy striper. Another one. Ooh, that's a handsome face. That would have been a shame. Here's another one. It's Suggs. Get him!
Right, so last time we killed him with the fire extinguisher, and our AI suggested that we should have let him go so we could have followed him.
Officer Graves.
Oh, we're going back to Graves.
Officer Graves, be prepared to meet Hemos in any of his potential forms.
All right.
Looks like I just walked into Psycho Central.
Did we just automatically die? Last time we were here, I don't remember there being a choice.
Oh, nice. What do we got in here? Oh, lovely. Spare body parts.
This might be a different video clip, though.
Customer. Looks like we got the head of the operation. Let's see what we have here. All kinds of obscenities. It smells real nice. Let's check down the hallway. Nope. Wait a second, what was that? Footsteps, maybe wing flaps. I don't know which way they came from.
Try left.
Yeah, it's a labyrinth down here, T.R.A.X. One trashed room after another. Kind of reminds me of my apartment. What? Oh, I thought I heard something.
Wait a minute, there he is, T.R.A.X. I'm going after him. It's crucifix and silver special time.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, damn, I lost him. All right, T.R.A.X, I'm going down this corridor after him.
Officer Graves, be very careful. Officer Walken is pursuing Otis Lee Suggs in these tunnels. Do not mistakenly kill her. We are switching to Officer Walken's camera.
Thanks for the advice to not accidentally kill her.
Oh, jeez, he's still got plenty of spark in him. I don't know whether we're going to elaborate to hell. Okay. Oh, jeez, which way did he go?
Well, if we let him go back to the lab, then maybe these two paths will intersect. So we will try that.
There he is. Come on, come on. Oh, he's a fast runner. Funny Suggs. Oh, I almost got him. Oh, he's at a dead end. Gotta fight.
All right, follow.
Want me to extinguish him?
Mechanical and physiological systems operational. Do you choose to go on?
You bet your ass I can. If he didn't kill me, he's in worse shape than we thought.
Strange electrical field in this environment.
That means we're getting real close to ground zero.
Officer Graves and Officer Walken are in very close proximity. To limit risk of friendly fire, We are authorizing T.R.A.X officers to operate under auto command. T.R.A.X command. We will return control to you as soon as possible.
Oh, the game is going to play itself?
Between the two officers' cameras to best illustrate the operation. The following is from Officer Walken's ocular implant.
Sounds like Suggs has already got himself strapped in. There he is. He's charging up.
Walken, watch your back. It ain't gonna happen, Hemos.
Patching in Graves.
Oh, there he goes. Hemos is dead.
Patching in Walken.
Oh, and Suggs is dead. Okay, great. We did it.
Power source.
And I wasn't needed at all.
Oh no, Graves.
Oh no, Graves.
Come on, Graves. Come on, don't die on me! Come on. I take back all those nasty things I ever said about you.
Well, that was certainly worth staying alive for.
Phew.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Don't know what I would have done with myself.
What a rush.
If Graves didn't make it.
Send in the Dino Squad.
Yeah, wait a second there, Tiger. We gotta get a hold of some eyeballs for Nicole Novak.
Oh, we are going to get the eyeballs.
The succubi. Hemos and Suggs and both officers are still alive. You are to be commended.
That was a great smile.
A full promotion for you.
Hey, I did it. I guess that was the best ending. We killed the... Well, she says the succubus. I assume that's referring to the escort vampire. I mean, that's not what a succubus is, but I assume that's who we're talking about. And we also killed the boss and secretary vampires at the escort place as well. Bonus kills. And we killed the ancient demon vampire who was building Frankenstein monsters. And we killed the electricity zombie Frankenstein monster who was also a serial killer. And I assume that we were getting the eyeballs back to put back into the lady's head. And... yeah. Congratulations. We are the best T.R.A.X commander. We are going to be promoted. I guess if we're getting a promotion, that means we're no longer a T.R.A.X commander. We don't have to do this anymore, I suppose. And it's kind of weird how at the end there, like, it took control away from me. It just said we're going into auto control because both officers are on the scene. So just to make sure they don't shoot each other, we're going to do this automatically. I don't know. Maybe that is the advantage if you are able to get to the end of the game with both officers alive. That it'll just autoplay the good ending, I guess. I suppose. Well, I figured this would be I figured it would be a short game. I didn't actually realize we would get to the good ending tonight, but we did. That's our playthrough of T.R.A.X. Okay, that was very short. Anything else we could say about this game? No, not really. I know that there was an audio CD version of the game, and there was also an audio CD version of a werewolf T.R.A.X. Unfortunately, there was no FMV werewolf version. I would like to play the werewolf game, but there is no werewolf game. It was just the audio CD, unfortunately. Well, I would say that if I had bought this game back in the 90s, I'd be, a little disappointed. A little disappointed that it was over in 1 hour. Just almost exactly 1 hour. Huh. I mean, I guess I'm sure there were some other video clips that we didn't see, some other deaths that we didn't get. But there we go. Let me just see for a second. Let me just go back to this right here. I just want to see, can we get a better look at this text here? I didn't read this, but I might as well since we have time. Trace, research, analyze, exterminate. That's what T.R.A.X stands for. That's what you'll do as you lead an elite undercover unit in battle against the forces of evil in this thrill-a-minute live-action CD-ROM. You'll be on the graveyard shift. I was conflating the words graveyard and shift. Graveyard shift, literally controlling veteran T.R.A.X officers as they tanker with vampires, ghouls, and other... wait, that's a lie. What other undead? It's vampires and the electricity zombie. There's no other undead. Your mission, find them and terminate them before they find you. There are many ways to play, win or die trying. There really isn't. Like, you press A or B, and then you get more. I don't think that counts as many ways to play. You'll be assisted by Ether. By Ether? I don't remember how she pronounced her name. By Ether, a ghostly cyber guide, plus the latest in high-tech tools, packed with scary characters, cool features, and lifelike full-screen video. T.R.A.X is the most heart-stopping interactive experience this side of the grave. The captions on the images say, high-tech tools like this GPS locator trace demons anywhere on the globe. That is like a 2-second video clip. It's not like a tool that we use in the game. It's not like we have an inventory and we use that to decide where to go. That's just like, that's like a false screenshot, I would say. It is a screenshot from the game, but to say that you're going to use high-tech tools like the GPS locator to determine where the demons are, no, you don't do that. There's one ghost you'll be glad to have on your side, Ether, your beautiful digital guide. Ether is beautiful, if you needed to be told. She is hot. Our computer lady is hot, apparently. Hot computer ladies, common thing in sci-fi stories. Mode had a hot computer lady. It's sort of a thing. And of course, Sentient had Susie, the hottest computer head. We all had a crush on Susie. So that's full screen / full motion interactive horror film. T.R.A.X, Track of the Vampire, realistic violence and suggestive themes. I mean, okay, as far as realistic violence, there was the woman with her eyes torn out. That was a little shocking. I didn't expect that kind of gore to be in this. So, there was a little of that. But overall, the realistic violence was like vampires disintegrating. I mean, that's just kind of all it was. I cannot see what the computer requirements are. I do see that you have to have an SVGA video adapter and 5 megs free hard drive space. I mean, I think the video is on the CD. It doesn't actually install the video to the hard drive because that would be a waste of hard drive space at the time. Well, that's T.R.A.X, Track of the Vampire. It was an hour-long video experience where, man, it just feels weird. Like my attention span feels weird because that was going so fast at all the time. Just like constantly moving, going to other scenes. Even when the computer head is talking, it keeps like blinking out and appearing in different parts of the screen. Like she would say a few words and then it would be and then she'd like be on another part of the screen and keep talking. Just because the head on the screen talking on its own wouldn't be enough. That wouldn't be enough happening on the screen. You have to have her constantly like vanishing and reappearing just to get a little bit more in there. Just shove a little bit more. Your attention span is too short for anything else. Yeah, so I just feel kind of weird after that's done. Just there's so much in there. Well, I don't think that was good, but I had a good time playing it tonight. I don't think there's anything really else to say about T.R.A.X, Track of the Vampire. I hope you enjoyed watching it. This came out in 1995. The makers of it, doesn't seem like they made much else. I think they made a dating game, an FMV dating game. National Lampoon's Blind Date, I think was the name. I guess we'll probably take a look at that at some point. I guess. So that's T.R.A.X. I can't think of anything else to say. That's okay. Well, what we can at least do. Let's go back to Windows 3.1. I hope you enjoyed.